Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia and it is cold, I think, today. I've been a bit cold and sun's shining though, but really, really windy it is. Anyway, so I'm going to do a bit of work on this one here because I do like it. I do like to... I've got some nice variegated purpley colour. I don't know if it'll show up though that much on that. Probably not. What about the orange one? I've got a nice orange one over here, variegated. That looks good. I think I'm going to make one of those woven, it's like a spiderwebby thingy, spiderwebby thingy, right? Just got to get the colour that we want to put on that. Need something that'll give it a lift along. The green's nice, but that's, you know, not a lot there. I don't know if that's going to help. Maybe a yellow. I might put different colours through it, eh? What do you reckon? Let's have a look at this now. We're going to put a piece on the... We need the background part, and I might do that in this green, eh? Put the green on first. So I haven't done anything like this on here yet, so we'll do this bit. Well, we'll try and thread it first. It's not working. This is like, it is like a crochet thread. Pearl, it's like a pearl crochet thread, but I don't think it is. I think it might be a bit fake. You know, it might be something that I bought. I don't know what it is because it didn't have any name thing on it, so I don't know what it actually is at the second-hand shops. Okay, so we need to come up in the middle and we need to make 5 spokes. 5 spokes? Doesn't matter, I don't think it does. But I'm going to try and do that. So I've got one there. I'm going to have one to the top. One here, and one here, there. Right. One there. Hope everybody's having a good time crafting. I really enjoy it, as you all know. And, I've been away from it for a while, you know, really not into it as much as I'd like to have been, because I've been doing, when I was sick and then doing the room, and now I'm sort of feel a bit out of sorts with it for some reason. But I'll be right. I'll get back in the hang of it. Sometimes you feel like you've got a stitch. And then other times you get this, oh dear, what am I going to do now? So that's pretty good because they landed in the right place, I hope. Now I'm going to end this off here. I just want to do one of these quilter's knots. You just want to put your cotton around there and pull that really down until it gets to a knot at the end so it won't come undone. Okay? That's easy, isn't it? It's easy enough, yes. Alright, now we're going to do some bits around. This. And this is not actually woven because it's wrapped. I don't know how you would say. I don't think I actually did this either when I was doing that stitch thing, which I probably should do another lot of them. Could probably do a stitch a day because there's that many anyway, you know. But I think so. I might do something else, but I want to do something interesting, something more. I think it is interesting, but I don't know. I might be in a bit of a slump at the moment. Okay, so you need to go over the first one because that's where we start. Okay, now I've got this piece of wool blanket here, and then you're going to go back over the top of that one and under here. Okay, so you want to do this. I wish I could hold it in the one place, but it's a bit big. So we're going to go back under there and round here. Go back under that one. You just come from out underneath, right? And go there like that. And you go back under it again and under this next one and go like that. Okay. So I don't really think it matters how many spokes you put on this, because I think it'd work. It would matter how many. So what you're doing is just going round in this circle, making this thing in the centre, okay? Yeah, I must put some more lavender up on that end of that. Okay, sometimes they say if you can't continue with something, there's something balking you, go away from it, fix it, change it. I always say that myself too, you know, you gotta, if it's not something, it's not being handled properly, it's not working for you, just go away and leave it alone, or change it. There's a lot of pieces that I've been working on, and maybe I should go back and look at them and think, now what have I done that I can't get any further. Sometimes though I feel like I don't want to finish something because I just want it to be still there. I just think that's weird, isn't it? Anyway, excuse me, that's weird me today. So I went shopping yesterday, got some really nice pieces of fabric. I know. It's all second hand, but it's not second hand, it's new. But I bought some, it's linen and cotton. Really nice weight stuff it is. Just the thing for me to do sewing and embroidery and things on. And I bought there's a couple of metres of each in each packet, and they only cost me $6. So I was really pleased about that. Really pleased. I did go to get a particular thing though, to go and get myself a new light for out the lounge room where I sew because mine broke, and I found the best thing ever. It's still up there, but it's big. It's a big light, and it's about this big around, and it's one that goes on the floor, and it's got a magnifying glass in it. It's awesome. I don't know how much you're going to charge before it hit. She was just getting it checked though, because she had to do that. I hope I'm not pulling that too far apart there. It's all right. Anyway, so yeah, it was really nice. So she was going to have to get it checked, but it was working because she turned it on, showed me. But there's a lady comes there that does the electrical things, that checks them, make sure that they're working okay before they sell them. She has to plug it into something or something. I don't know. Actually, Jeremy used to do that years ago too. Do electrical testing in the olden days. And he took something out of the kitchen at school because there was something wrong with it, and the lady that was in charge at the school put it back. She wouldn't take it out, and he got real upset because if he passed something, he would get into trouble if anything happened. He wasn't happy with her. She didn't want to buy a new one. Some flash kettle thing or something, but something wrong with it though. And he put it out because it was out, or it wasn't any good anymore. And she got put it back there. That's really nice, wasn't it? I think we've got a thing in our house because it's happened before. If anything's not good, the power thing will go out. It'll turn off the power if it's got any faults in it. Because I had a fan, and I didn't know, but the day that the power went off, it was being used, and we checked things, and then we turned the fan back on, and the power went out again, so we knew we had to get rid of that. It wasn't good. It was a bit too old, you know. So I'm going to put another colour around there now. What do you think about a pink or an orange or something? A pink, purple. Mauve, is this too light? So I've got the really dark colours going on, haven't I? What about this one? It's a bit of purple here. It's not very bright, but it might do. Hang on, there's a bit of this, a bit of this. That's better, a bit darker. Not much, but it is a bit. So it'll look all right. I'm waiting for that mailman to bring the electricity bill, and he just went flying past. Should be paid for, but I always paid in advance, but I'm still on to see that rotten thing because we've had to use the heaters because of this weather. Been using a fair bit, the heating. But you've got to be warm though. It's no good freezing to death somewhere. That's not going to help me at all, is it? If I get too cold, it's not going to help at all. It was freezing cold yesterday. I went up the street and I thought it'd get warmer by the time I was coming home, but it didn't. Well, hang on. Nobody panic. Oh, come on. I want to pull that a little bit tighter because it's not tight enough. You can see what I'm doing. I hope so. It'll be right if I push it down a bit. I think so anyway. Have that round there and under there. If you use the back end needle, it'll save picking up a lot of bits and pieces from around it. Bits of wool here, bits of fluff. So we get caught, but in the back of it and still get. Oh, that looks pretty, doesn't it? What do you reckon, eh? That looks nice. I do like that. I don't have a lot of these spiky bits left, but that doesn't matter, so I'm going to go under that one and get back around under that one because I didn't take it to the next one straight away, which I should have. You can do that. You can do it this way. It doesn't matter. I just got to keep spinning this around, that's all. Keep it going. I like it. It's very pretty, isn't it? Very pretty. Now, what do you reckon? I just leave enough to room just to do another colour. I'll do a bit of something else around the edge. How many rows have I done? I'll do one more through here. I'll go down in the back of there. Actually, I think I've pulled that over so it's got a lot wider bit there than what the other one is. It doesn't matter, it looks alright, doesn't it? I think so. What have I got here? Oh, yeah. I'll put another one, another colour. I think around the outside, you reckon? If I picked up that bit of, yeah, there's a bit of fluff there off that. A bit of fluff. Might do a bit more yellow. That's not enough. Here's a bit on the edge of it. Then we can do something around the outside. I come back here. Go underneath that one. And they're a long way apart, aren't they? Never mind. Maybe I should put more in, but it doesn't matter. Oh, it's all right. That looks okay. It looks fine. It's how it's supposed to be, okay? It's what I'm doing. But I'm doing it on purpose, okay? Yeah, sure. It's good. So I'm just going back behind that one and then going under the next one. And behind that one and under the next one, which just seems to have got way out of there. And mine looks like the shape of a kite, doesn't it, that way? There, under here. Over there and over here. I hope you can see what I'm doing. This spike here might have been longer than the rest of them. Under there. Wait a minute, not under. I am. Nobody panic. Now we're right. Looks good. I like it. Now we go around here again because there's only one row here. We've got two. Go back to the where it's got 2 rows and we'll be at the end, okay? We'll just go across here now. And there's 2 on each, 2 rows around each thing. And 2 rows over the yellow. That looks pretty cool. I do like it. We'll keep working on this bit. We'll finish this piece. This little round bit anyway today. I hope. Righto, so make a space. Now I want to put something around the outside of it. That'd be the normal, would it, or not? Don't know, we'll have to see what we've... I think the orange is going to look good on it. We definitely need some orange on it. It does. I do like this. It's a bit thick, this one, but that doesn't matter because it's... I'm using wool and felt and it's... I don't know, it can be... You can put a bit of heavier thread on it. Look what am I doing here? This is not good. It's all coming untwisted. Look at it, Sonia. It's bad, isn't it? I mustn't have... Surely I didn't wind it like this. I don't know how it got like it. I must have done. I did something a bit wrong. Dropping the scissors. Oh, look at that. I used it over there. That doesn't matter. It's not really that bright orange, is it? Oh yeah, there's another one in that box. Goodness me. Probably used this one. I do love this colour. What do you reckon, Sonia? The yellow, that one or that one? But see, that looks different over there because of what it's on. I do like both of them. I might just use both of them, I suppose. I will. I'll use both of them. I'll make some sort of thing with both of them. I'll thread it through here now. This is a tricky bit. That's not going to fit through that. What have I got here? That needle's not very thick either. Look at me trying to use that. I'm going to use the blue to start with because I can't thread that through that needle at the moment and I don't want to take up all the day trying to thread the needle. Okay, so what do I want to put? I didn't pull 2 of them together, but I can pull this one through here, it's alright. I do like a blanket stitch, and I haven't really put any on it for the flowers. I can put one on there, it's a bit open to start with. So it's not that close together, you know, you want to... I'm going just into that middle bit. Don't put it too close together, Sonia. You don't want them too close together. I need to put something else in between them. What have I done? Probably trying to go through one of them knots there, am I? That's right, yeah, got it. Well, you can't really keep the middle bit too far apart because, you know, it's not as big around as the outside. So these pieces that are going into the middle have got to be a bit closer together than these outside stitches, okay? Where that comes out to there. Alright. You're just going to have to work out, you know, what do you think how it's fitting, you know, to keep it level. I suppose that didn't make much sense, what I just said. Well, sort of as you're going around, you know, you realise you've got to just have them straight, your stitches. So you're going to have them in closer together here than what they are here. The fact that the needle... Ah dear, your stitches, okay, going to be close together. This is sort of pulling it up a bit and making it a little bit lumpy, but that's good. Oh, not lumpy, it's not lumpy, it's puffy sort of thing. It looks nice. And I'm running out of cotton. Goodness me, you didn't get enough, Sonia. Righto. Bit more of that. You need some more of this. I'm going to have to end that bit off yet. I'm fiddling about with that. I'm going to have to rethread it and do it. I'm a bit wrinkly today. Dear, you're only as old as you feel. Well, that's not good. As old as you think you are is all right. I'm going to start getting some Christmas presents for people too now because I don't want to be... we'll try and look towards the end of the year because I've got some ideas that I want to give them 4 or 5 things each that are... Probably told you this. Probably did. Something, you know, something they want, something they need, something to read, something to do, and I thought there was another one and I can't think of it. But they're not going to be expensive things, you know. I mean, just to make... Because there's no good buying people expensive stuff, you know. I think something for people to read would be good, something to do would be nice, you know, jigsaw puzzle, maybe a sewing or something. Don't know about, yeah, but we'll see what happens anyway. Yeah, so we'll see. I want to get started on that. Because it gives me a starting point anyway, because we've never usually got any idea unless they ask for something particular and then, oh, I don't know, it's not the same. So this is my thing this year and I'm going to stick to it. It doesn't matter what anybody else says to me, I'm not going to tell them anyway. Maybe I won't. I am not very good at keeping secrets, people say to me in the family. I don't think I told anybody anything bad. Anything secretive. I wouldn't tell somebody something that was going to hurt them, put it that way, if I knew anything. So, but I'm not really good at... well, everybody says that in my family anyway, all the kids and Jeremy said I was not very good at don't tell your mother, she'll say something bad. That's all right. Well, I don't mind that. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? And now I'm going to put... Oops. I'm going to pull that on there now. That's not good. Make sure you cut it off the right bit. Okay. Oh, look what I did. That's what I pulled through. Sugar. I'm going to fix that. I do want to put something else around the edge of this now anyway, so don't ask me what. I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go with it. I'm just sewing, okay? I'm just going to sew. This is too thick. Have I got a thinner orange colour? This is probably, oh, sure, I must have more of this, surely. All these boxes, and plus I've got a lot of big ones too. You think I'd have something that'll make it round there a few times. Actually, I might use this because I do like that. And there's a lot there. If I start with the other one, probably won't do it. Probably won't do it at all. I might not make it, so let's do this one. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit yous. I'm just going to turn this timer off because I know when I've got to stop. But I didn't start till it was already done a bit, so I hope this is going to look good. What am I going to do? I've got things of thread flying around me here everywhere. That's good. There's a couple of buttons on here, but not many, only two. I got 2 buttons so far. Okay, so I'm going to put a stitch around the outside of this. But I'll pick up the blue and I'll put about each stitch. I might have to put a couple in it, in each one to fill it in, because I'm only going to do 1 row around here. I just wanted to give it some sort of a more interest to it. Interesting. Okay, I'm not actually going through the fabric at all, through the blanket or the both pieces of wool blanket. Not actually blanket, but you know what I mean. Wool fabric. Okay, so here I'll go through to here. I hope it's going to look alright when the colour changes. Is it? Because it's variegated. You might do. Some of the difference, isn't it? Through there. This one through here. Gee, I've got a long piece of thread here. Just making sure I was going to make it round, I suppose. The container with me shapes in it, hitting it with this thing here. You know, you've got so many things that you really want to do, and you can't. Oh, you have to move that, and everything balks you because you can't sort of get started because you're thinking about something different, and I don't know. I'm having not a very good time with it lately. Was worrying about what I want to make. Oh dear. I suppose the best thing for me to do is just put up videos of things that I like to do. In that way, I'll enjoy doing it, and you just might like watching it, because otherwise, I might be mucking it up too much, and you might be able to handle it. But there's just things that I want to make, sewing I want to do. I've done a lot though, just lately, haven't I? I've done a real lot of sewing. Things everywhere. probably should, I want to do some more big journals, but I don't know whether they're helping me channel or not, you know. Which is really weird because I really like doing that. But then I have times, you know, when I think, oh, well, I better go sew something. And if you feel like you have to, it's not a good thing. I might end this and go and get a bit more of bit more of this orange, because if it starts to go too light, I might not want it to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go through the. Oh, I've got a little bit more to go yet. Yeah, a bit more yet. Might even get close to making it around here. He's a good well, isn't he? I'm going to change it now. And take this off. I can use that on something else. It's starting to get a bit light. I'll put this on here. There we go. So when you're doing something like this and you want to use the part of the variegated piece of cotton, just make sure that you put your knot in the end of the colour that you want it to come out first, see? In the end of this bit. Because that way then it'll just go through right, won't it? It'll stop there. If you put the lighter colour through, it'll come through. If you put the knot on the lighter colour, it'll come through first too, you see? And I don't know if I've got enough of this dark on this one. Oh yeah, I haven't got much to go, have I? I do like the colour of this, it's nice. Yeah, now that I've done this, I feel it needs some spots around it or something. I think it might have enough stuff on it. I'll put something around it to give it a... It looks nice. I think that looks really cool. You can do anything with these circly things, can't you? It's good fun. It really is good fun. I'm running out again. Oh, goodness me, Sonia. How did you come to do that? I don't know. I've only got 4 more stitches to do. Surely I can do this. Surely it will make it. Okay. I guess I'm being balked by the fact that I need to do I want to do a journal, a boho journal for my cousin. I want to do that journal that I'm making for the... Well, I'm not going to know if I'll put it in the show or not. I'll have to see yet, but it's all recycled. I'm trying to do some stitching because I really want to put some of that in the show. This won't be because I can see now what I've done wrong with this. This needs to probably put another piece of fabric over that because these are all that way and they're all going up and down straight, and that's a mistake that I never thought. I didn't think that would balk me, but it is, you know, because it's just the way things are. Thank you for watching. I really liked doing that. That was good fun. I didn't have a very good time this morning with everything else, but that was good. So thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.